Hey everyone, there's probably a lot of ticks here. Just gonna have to check afterwards. What's up with this culvert? Oh, yep, it's got a clog in it, yep. And look, it's starting to, you can tell it flows across the street here during heavy rain. Oh wow, there's a big clog there. We gotta get that. Got a big clog right there. Barely any water coming out right here where it's supposed to be. That clog is really simple too. Definitely tell it goes across here. I just drove through here. The road is really soft. And if that was unclogged, like I'm about to do, this culvert would be completely useless. They didn't even put it in right. It's not deep enough because of bedrock. They really can't. Yeah, I can see the end. It's not clogged. It's just the end of it's high. And now, right here, the road's really soft also. But right here, the water's escaping down to the next culvert, which is not clogged. So, that's not a beaver dam. They really should take that scoop out in case it happens again. It'll go down to the next culvert like it's designed to, rather than it going across the road. Alright, we definitely got to get the rake out for this. Wow, I'm almost falling down. This road is so soft and compromised. But it'll dry out after a day or two after I make this little adjustment. Ooh, we got a friend here. Look at those moose tracks. Maybe we'll see a moose. It's starting to get dark out here. And I know someone's going to ask, why are you doing this work in shorts? It's because ticks have trouble holding on to rubber boots, and you can feel them climbing up your leg. Alright, this water's going to drop fast. There's not a lot being held up, honestly. And that's a smooth pipe. I'm going to let a lot of this pass. Hold on. Whoa, look at that torrent of water going in there. Wow, it's sucking so hard. All the debris on the bottom of the bed. Wow, that's blasting so hard. All right, let's get across the road. Honestly, look at that. Now it's going in reverse, away from where it's flooding. That is amazing. Let's get back up to the road, away from this tick. All right, that's dropping so fast. Yeah, whole pool now is draining. Look what we started compared to a minute ago. This video will be uncut. I'm gonna get down there, remove those few sticks, because that will cause a clog on the other end and start to back up. I just checked. Inside is all clear. Everything I allowed to pass is right there in that clump. This is gonna run dirty for like an hour or so. But you can see it's already calming down. That's slowing down. You see? What was that? Less than 1 minute of preventative maintenance will stop this road from washing out during the next storm, which is in 2 days. Simple fix. Now that that's unclogged. Look, it's running really mucky and muddy. We'll stick around for like 10 minutes and I bet it's gonna clear up at least a bit. See the cracking here? That's not bad. This culvert is put in the ground deep enough to code. The code says it's got to be in the ground at least as deep as half its diameter. And that's, yeah, that's at least half. So look, the water was up here. All this was underneath. So by the evidence, we have dropped probably 8 inches, and it's probably not going to drop anymore. Yeah, actually, yes, it is going to drop more, because this is going to stop flowing when it gets rid of all this in the channel. So that means it's not going to be flowing up there anymore where I showed that little dam. But I would like to check that out again before we go. A little bit of residual debris. We don't want this to happen again anytime soon. And it's fine to let it all pass. Oh, really sticky muck. Because it's a smooth pipe, and as you can see, absolutely nothing is stuck. I was not lying about that. Great. And I don't see any ticks on myself, which is amazing, because there was one out here that I got out to look at. Probably had 12 just on my shirt. All right. So when we started, it was coming up here, right next to the roadway. You can still see the outline of where it was. This is all going to drain right here. Back here is all going to drain, which is all mosquito breeding ground. Slowly going to drain back. And you can see all the flags they have here. That's for 2 reasons. It's a massive bump. They don't want their trucks hitting, because, you know, it's for their trucks. They just allow people to use this recreationally because it actually helps the road having more traffic on them. This definitely has to be dug out all the way down to that culvert, and that will solve the whole problem. They just need an excavator. I would say just get rid of this pipe. It's doing nothing but causing a big hump. There's obviously bedrock there. Unless you're going to dig it deep, just get rid of it. It's not needed if you have a drainage ditch. And by the evidence, I don't see any trickle feeding this. It's just back up from what we saw. And this will be the ultimate proof. Yep. It's not going over this as fast as it just was, because it's starting to go in that direction. As soon as this drains back, this is going to stop completely. That's not a dam by a beaver or anything. Just natural storm buildup. We're not even going to mess with that. It's not causing any problem. But let's go for a little walk down here. In the meantime, we'll let that clear up. Just look at the water. It's absolutely crystal clear. The grass is starting to turn green. These woods are covered in buds. It's the beginning of May. This area, technically, growing season is June 1st, so it could still snow again. That's why the trees aren't going to take their chances coming out yet. Now, this one we drove by, it didn't look like it was clogged, but we'll see. So if that drainage ditch was dug out and working properly, there wouldn't have been a flood. It would have been able to come down here. Oh, great, we got another big old clog. Oh, yes. This is going to be so fun. This whole puddle you see is going to drain. These nuisance sticks out of the way. Sticks out of here so that doesn't plug up again. All right, we're all set. That's all going, gone. All gone. Completely gone, that puddle. Now let's go look at the blast on the other side that we created. Yep, it's running dirty, but this one's going to clear up really, really fast because you saw the drainage ditch is lined with grass. So it's holding together everything. It's already starting to run clean again. That's the debris that was clogging it. There are no more culverts. It's just going to probably end up stuck somewhere along the riverbed or sink in the lake when it gets there. You even see some cracks here. That's just from the road drying out, which is completely normal. This one is set back completely good. That's deep enough in the ground to satisfy regulations. Look at that, it's already cleaning up. That'll be clear in a few minutes. And right here, see what's trickling there? That's groundwater and leftover water stuck under here. So the water table will drop slightly. But look, crystal clear going into it. It's already starting to run clear. That's what we want to see. All right, now we're going to take a trip back up to the first one. On my way back, there's that culvert down there coming back. Now that's not going to stop flowing. That's a natural spring. So that one down there is going to be running constantly. Yeah, because when I'm seeing this, unless they can put this one in deeper, get rid of it. But if they get rid of that little dam that's holding up right there, just dig this out deeper, that one down there can easily handle this. I don't know about winter. I don't see any terrible erosion, so the snow melt can't be that bad. You can see the pool that we got rid of. Looks like it's running pretty clean, still eroding a bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty clean compared to what we saw a few minutes ago. Hey everyone, check out this flow. Flow's not really going to change when I'm done, but while it's draining it will. See this big stagnant pool? Not supposed to be here. We have a clog here, but I actually just saw something. Maybe later in the year we'll do it, but we're not going to do it now. I'm not going to kill all those frog eggs. See them all here? That's what that is. Ton of frog eggs. Look at them all. Unclogging that probably wouldn't drop it all the way, but that is a few thousand frogs more than I'm willing to kill. That's not a sinkhole, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just seeing how much I can compress it. I honestly don't even know why they have that marked. That's a frost heave. In the wintertime, it froze. There's a big rock under here, basically. And as the ground froze, it pushed the rock up, making a big hump. But now that it thawed, it went back down. Maybe that's just a leftover marker from the wintertime, but it's not needed anymore. Sometimes this will flood over in the springtime. See, it's just a little trickling brook, but when you got all the snow melting, this culvert here becomes plugged with sticks and grass. Really should have a bridge here, but it's not clogged at all, as you can see. That is so nice, that sound. I'm looking for one. They're really hard to spot. They sound like they're on the ground, but the echo, it's hard to tell. I'm hoping to see something moving. Hear that? They're being quiet when I come towards them.